Imagine sitting alone in a small and narrow cell, staring at the same cracked wall you've been looking at for years, knowing the world thinks you are a monster. You replay every moment of your trial over and over in your mind, every word you tried to say, every time no one believed you, every time the truth was ignored. Now imagine being told your execution date has been set, not because you're guilty, but because the system has failed you. And once that switch is flipped, once that final moment happens, there is no undo button. This is not just a scary story. This has happened, and that is why the death penalty must be abolished. The death penalty risks killing innocent people, gives criminals an easy escape from true accountability, and silences the voices of the wrongfully convicted forever. Our justice system is supposed to protect life, not gamble with it. Yet every time an execution is carried out, we are trusting perfection in a system built by imperfect humans. And humans make mistakes. Through research on the Innocence Project and criminals' justice data, I have learned how often innocent people are wrongfully convicted and how many lives have nearly been lost because of rushed judgments and flawed evidence. Knowing this makes one thing clear. The death penalty is not justice. It is irreversible harm. Even today, innocent people continue to be sentenced to death. According to the Innocence Project, over 190 people on death row have been exonerated since 1973 due to DNA testing and new investigations. That means 190 people were moments away from being legally killed for crimes they never committed. That is 190 families who almost buried someone who deserved to come home. And the truth is, that number only shows the cases we caught in time. Many wrongful convictions happen because of false confessions, mistaken eyewitnesses, or legal misconduct. The American Civil Liberty Union explains the wrongful convictions are often caused by unreliable evidence and unfair trial practices. People trust the system to be fair, but when someone's life is on the stake, unfair is fatal. Once a person is executed, there is no correcting that mistake. The Death Penalty Information Center states that execution permanently removes any possible affixing judicial errors. Even if evidence later proves innocence, that life is already gone. No apology, no settlement, no explanation can bring them back. That loss ripples outward. Families lose sons, daughters, parents, and even siblings. Loved ones grieve, not just grief, but anger, confusion, and betrayal by the very system that promised protection. It is emotional damage that lasts a lifetime. And while innocence is destroyed, even the guilty are not truly held accountable. Execution allows criminals to escape that slow, heavy reality that they have done. True justice should mean living every day knowing the harm you caused, not being removed before you even have to face it. Because of these dangers, a better solution must exist. The death penalty should be replaced with life imprisonment while expanding support for the Innocence Project. Life imprisonment keeps society safe while allowing space for truth to emerge. It ensures criminals are held accountable while still allowing the wrongfully convicted the chance to prove their innocence. Organizations like the Innocence Project fight to uncover wrongful convictions and protect innocent lives. Supporting them with funding and awareness strengthens the system instead of destroying it. This reform is not a fantasy. Several states have already abolished the death penalty, And guess what? Society has not collapsed. The Death Penalty Information Center confirms that states without the death penalty have not experienced increases in violent crimes. That proves safety does not require execution. Life imprisonment protects the public without risking an innocent life. It preserves justice instead of turning it into permanent tragedy. By replacing execution with ethical reform, the justice system becomes more humane, more trustworthy, and more just. The death penalty risks wrongful execution, removes the accountability, and permanently damages public trust. A system that cannot guarantee perfection should never hold the power to take life. Abolishing the death penalty creates a safer environment that values truth over punishment and justice over revenge. Justice should never be built on irreversible mistakes. So I ask you to think about that person in the cell, the one who knows the truth but will never be heard, the one whose family still believes in their innocence, the one who could have walked free if someone had only listened sooner. Support the Innocence Project, spread awareness, advocate for laws that end the death penalty, speak up for those who no longer can. Because when a system makes mistakes, that ends a life. That mistake lasts forever. And no human system deserves that power. Thank you.